He is known for significantly influencing the development of Neo-Confucianism. He is recognized for his strong advocacy of central authority in politics and cultural orthodoxy. His name is Han Yu. Han Yu, a prominent figure in Chinese history, was more than just a scholar and poet. He was a man who stood firm in his beliefs, advocating for a strong central authority in politics and the preservation of cultural orthodoxy. Born during the Tang dynasty, Han Yu's influence on the development of Neo-Confucianism cannot be overstated. His unwavering commitment to his ideals earned him comparisons to literary giants such as Dante, Shakespeare, and Goethe. Han Yu's literary prowess was unmatched, as he is often regarded as one of China's finest prose writers. His eloquent and powerful writing style captivated readers and left a lasting impact on the Chinese literary tradition. During his time, Han Yu's views on politics and culture were considered revolutionary. He believed in the necessity of a strong central authority to maintain stability and order in society. Han Yu saw cultural orthodoxy as a means to preserve the values and traditions that he held dear. His writings and speeches were imbued with a sense of conviction, inspiring others to embrace his vision of a well-governed and culturally united China. Han Yu's legacy as a philosopher and advocate for political and cultural authority continues to be celebrated to this day. His contributions to Chinese literature and philosophy have solidified his place among the 8 great prose masters of the Tang and Song. Han Yu's ideas and writings serve as a reminder of the importance of upholding tradition and maintaining a strong moral and political foundation in society. Han Yu, a philosopher and scholar, was born in Heian, Hunan in 768. Raised in the family of his older brother after his father's passing, Han Yu developed a deep interest in philosophical writings and Confucian thought. His pursuit of knowledge led him to move to Chang'an in 774, but his family was later banished to southern China in 777 due to their association with a disgraced minister. Despite the challenges he faced, Han Yu's dedication to his studies paid off when he successfully passed the imperial examination in 792. However, his journey towards a career in the civil service was not without obstacles. After failing to secure a position in the capital, he served under the provincial military governor of Bianzhou and later the military governor of Suzhou. It was not until 802 that he finally gained a central government position. However, Han Yu's rise in the government was short-lived. Due to his refusal to support the heir apparent's faction, his criticism of the misbehavior of the emperor's servants, and his request to reduce taxes during a famine, he found himself exiled multiple times. Despite these setbacks, Han Yu remained determined to make a difference in his country. During his government service, Han Yu became known for his strong advocacy of central control over separatist provinces. However, it was his controversial memorial titled On Bone Relics of the Buddha that brought him both praise and condemnation. In the memorial, Han Yu criticized the influence of Buddhism on the country, which greatly offended Emperor Xianzong. The emperor ordered his execution, but thanks to the intervention of his friends, Han Yu was saved and instead demoted and exiled to Chaozhou. In a turn of events, Han Yu offered a formal apology to Emperor Xianzong, leading to his transfer to a province closer to the capital. With the passing of Emperor Xianzong and the ascension of Emperor Muzong, Han Yu was brought back to the capital and given important responsibilities in the War Office. His diplomatic skills were put to the test when he successfully convinced a rebellious military commander to return to the fold. Throughout his life, Han Yu held various distinguished government positions, including the role of rector of the Imperial University. However, his legacy extends beyond his political achievements. Han Yu's philosophy and teachings continue to inspire and guide individuals in their daily lives. His belief in the importance of moral values, critical thinking, and the pursuit of truth can serve as a compass in navigating the complexities of the modern world. On December 25, 824, at the age of 56, Han Yu passed away in Chang'an. His burial took place on April 21, 825, in the ancestral cemetery at Heian. While his physical presence may be gone, his ideas and teachings continue to resonate, reminding us of the power of philosophy to shape our lives and society. Although generally not considered a philosopher, Han Yu, an important Confucian intellectual, had a profound influence on later generations of Confucian thinkers and philosophy. He was known for his advocacy of a return to a classical, simple, logical, and exact style of writing, which he believed would be fitting for the restoration of Confucianism. Han Yu's thoughts and beliefs were shaped by his promotion of Confucianism and his strong opposition to Buddhism and Taoism, religions that were popular during the Tang dynasty. In 819, Han Yu wrote a letter titled Memorial on Bone Relics of the Buddha, expressing his strong disapproval of the state's preparations to receive the Buddha's fingerbone. He denounced it as a filthy object and urged for its destruction by water and fire to eradicate its origin. Han Yu believed that Buddhism, which he considered to be of barbarian origin, was unsuitable for the Chinese people. He saw Chinese civilization as superior to barbarism and viewed Buddhism as a harmful influence on Chinese culture. Not only critical of Buddhism, Han Yu also voiced his concerns about Taoism. He believed that Taoism was an accretion to Chinese culture and criticized it for being economically non-productive and unable to address social problems. In contrast to Buddhism and Taoism, Han Yu emphasized the distinctiveness of Confucianism in linking the moral life of the individual with the welfare of the state. He highlighted Mencius's method of assuring public morality and social order, which later became the intellectual basis for Neo-Confucianism. In his Discourse on Teachers, Han Yu discussed the principles of learning from teachers and criticized the prevailing phenomenon of shaming those who sought to learn from their teachers. He argued that a disciple need not be inferior to the teacher and that the teacher need not be more virtuous than the disciple. Han Yu emphasized the importance of acquiring knowledge, regardless of the timing or specific field of specialization. Han Yu's thoughts and beliefs on the restoration of Confucianism, his opposition to Buddhism and Taoism, and his emphasis on the role of teachers in acquiring knowledge continue to offer valuable insights in dealing with daily life. They remind us of the significance of cultural heritage, the importance of distinguishing between beneficial and harmful influences, and the value of continuous learning and self-improvement. Han Yu, the renowned master of classical prose in the Tang dynasty, was a pioneer in advocating for a return to the unornamented prose of the Han dynasty. His belief in the power of clear, concise, and useful writing shaped his unique style of guwen, which showcased discursiveness and daring experimentation. Han Yu's literary works ranged from polemics against Buddhism and Taoism to his support for Confucianism. One of his most famous essays, Buddhism Memorial on Bone Relics of the Buddha, exemplified his criticism of Buddhism and his unwavering support for Confucianism. In this polemic, Han Yu challenged the veneration of Buddhist relics, arguing that they held no true spiritual significance. He eloquently expressed his belief that Confucianism, with its emphasis on ethical conduct and social harmony, was the true path to enlightenment. Another notable work by Han Yu was The Origin of Tao, where he delved into the philosophical underpinnings of Taoism. In this essay, Han Yu scrutinized the mystical aspects of Taoism, questioning its relevance in a society that valued rationality and practicality. He advocated for the primacy of Confucian teachings, which he believed provided a solid foundation for moral guidance and societal order. Amidst his rigorous philosophical and moral contemplations, Han Yu also expressed his thoughts on more trivial matters. In Text for the Crocodiles, he humorously proposed a formal banishment of crocodiles from Chaozhou, showcasing his ability to address even the most mundane subjects with wit and creativity. Similarly, in Goodbye to Penury, he recounted his failed attempts to escape the clutches of poverty, offering a glimpse into the personal struggles he faced. Han Yu's literary works continue to resonate today, offering insights into philosophical debates and moral dilemmas that are still relevant in our daily lives. His emphasis on clarity, concision, and utility serves as a reminder to communicate effectively and seek practical solutions. Han Yu's legacy as a master of classical prose endures, inspiring generations to engage in meaningful discourse and embrace the power of words.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.